Hi, I'm Nick Adams from California. This is my 2012 Mark 6 GTI. We've been out here all weekend from California, from the San Francisco Bay Area. This is my install done by JT Audio in Cerritos in Southern California. Out back, we have two 12-inch Illusion subwoofers getting powered by two Arc Audio 1100.1 amplifiers. They're in 1 cubic foot each, giving about 1100 watts to each subwoofer. And on the outsides, so the insides are two mono blocks, and on the outsides are two 1200.6 amplifiers. Using
two 1200.6.
Yes.
Oh, 12 channels.
Yes.
You don't have 12 speakers, do you?
No.
What's going on there?
So they are mixed down to 8 channels.
Okay.
So they're sending 700 watts to each mid-bass, 325 watts to each mid-range, 150 watts to each tweeter, and 150 watts to rear fill. So while we're back here, JT installed some Audible Physics AR3P in the C pillars.
That looks nice. So what do you got up front? Tell us about the front here.
Up front, we have some audio development W800 Neos in the kick panels. They're sealed.
Okay.
There's one on each side. It's a manual transmission, so I can still use my clutch pretty easily. When JT built the kicks, he did them in a way that I don't have to cut back the factory floor mats.
Oh, yeah.
So they're both, you know, factory. Kind of doubled up right now for the show, but
yeah.
Mid-ranges are ScanSpeak 12Ms.
Okay.
Getting 325 watts or so each. Tweeters are ScanSpeak R3004 tweeters, getting about 150 watts each.
Okay.
The radio is a factory radio. Used a VAGCOM system to set it to line out,
Okay.
to send 4 volts out to the factory or to the DSP. And then JT put the Helix director in the center console here, to allow controlling of the system, changing presets and so on and so forth.
Cool.
If you hit the light switch on the dash on the left, I installed a couple of red LEDs, so at night you can actually see the
It's a nice touch. I remember that from last year.
Yep.
So can you tell us more? I'm kind of curious what your reasoning is for, you don't really see this setup a lot. You usually see pillars and dash. What's up with the sail panels?
When I designed this, I didn't want to be just another car in the modified class with pillars, mid-ranges in the pillars and tweeters in the sails. And the previous build, I had a tweeter, I'm sorry, I had C3CXs.
Yeah, the coaxes, right?
Yep. All the way in the, all the way on the outside and width of the car, right? I got the idea from Michael Myers, who competes in modified. But when that was all said and done, I was like, all right, well, I want a fuller mid-range sound. I want some I want some better extension on the high frequencies. So, and I love the sound of the ScanSpeak 12M and the 3004 ring radiators. So I asked JT to put them here in the sails. Justification to putting them in the sails was to get a bunch of extra width. You get a bunch of reflections off the side glass that helps the width seem like it's coming from outside.
Can confirm that this is one of the widest cars I've ever heard, and it probably only got better from last year. I didn't hear it this year yet.
No, we can hear it later.
I'll hear it later. Can you tell, are these sealed or are they vented into the door, or what's up there?
They're also sealed. I played with them vented, it didn't work out. The response is more natural when they're sealed. The kick pods are sealed.
Really, the kick panels are sealed.
Yep.
Interesting. People usually vent those. Are those a Neo or the big ones?
The W800 Neos.
Okay.
Yeah, the shallow ones.
Cool.
And then to get the signal for competitions and kind of daily stuff, I either use the factory radio or I use the camera kit adapter.
That goes into what? Just your phone right into the DSP?
Well, no, it comes out of, this one goes into the USB hack and it's just kind of unplugged right now.
Okay.
And this one goes into Tauping D10 DSP, or sorry, DAC in the glove box.
Okay.
So we come out of the phone via USB, and then we go coax out of the DAC and into the DSP.
Cool. How do you like that thing? I was actually looking at it recently for my car.
It works great.
Works good?
Yep.
Cool. Any other little bits of information you want to share? Or is that pretty much it?
I deadened the shit out of it.
You did. Maybe tell us a little secret. Tell us a little secret. I know you got a little secret. Is it a secret? Or is it free information?
It's free information. If you need MLV for a noise barrier, and you can't fit MLV as a noise barrier, look at sheet lead. So 1/8 inch MLV is pretty thick and
not very pliable.
Nope,
not workable.
And 1/64 inch thick sheet lead is just as effective as 1/8 inch MLV. So, and you can kind of mold it into place. It's got the same weight ratio. It's thinner, so you can get it behind your newer factory door panels.
So what did it do in your car? I know you use it in your car. What did you experience?
So I use 1/16 inch thick sheet lead on my floors, and I use it to minimize tactile feedback from the kick panels.
So those things produce some pretty good output.
Yep. So they're there's CLD, CCF, and MLV all over the car, except for the roof. It's just CLD and hydrophobic melamine foam. But otherwise, this car is
rock solid. Yeah.
Like nothing.
Do you contribute that to your success?
It helps, right?
Every little bit helps.
So I did the doors, right? I was talking with Chris Perdue, and I was like, I have the subs playing. When I have the subs playing, I have resonances come through the doors. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what should I do, right? I turn the subs off, the resonances for the subs stop playing through the doors, and he's like, install MLV. I'm like, you sure? And he's like, yeah. If that doesn't do it, you're installing like 5 pounds of CLD in the doors.
Yeah.
So I hung a sheet of MLV in each door, and it worked great.
Cool. And then you didn't really want to put that. Didn't you do lead down low only though?
Yeah, it's only in the floors.
And that's just to prevent tactile feedback because lead is very inert, from what I remember.
And heavy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, extremely heavy. Well, cool. Thank you for showing us your car, and best of luck out there.
Thanks.
Any other words? That's it.
Get out.
Get out. Get out of your car, or get out here to finals.
Yes. A little from column A, a little from column B.
Thank you.